you guys put your hands inside. Again, we're same stuff. Using your body. See, like, he's closing his elbows. Use your body weight. I know it can be hard, man. When we go live, the problem is this guy knows what you're doing now, and he's like really shutting this space down. But settle your chest in here. Like, move your chest in, and you see, like, I move my body out. Open the space a little bit to get my hand inside. Okay, over here, my elbow on his elbow. You know, he's closing his elbow tight. I'm keeping my pressure. I'm using pressure to get my hand inside. Okay, right here, I'm pressing against his ribcage. I'm forcing my wrist ulna into his biceps, kind of opening up the space. This right here, the way your knee goes inside, it's very reminiscent of when the guy's on top of me and you guys have this kind of grip and your knee goes inside. You know, if the guy's trying to throw punches, you know, your knee goes inside. See how that's like your staple. Your hands on the outside, your knee goes in the middle. Okay, now it's the same thing, like upside down. My hand's here, and I put my knee through, okay? And now I've got his wrist controlled right here. Someone on a video mentioned, oh man, I was thinking about a wrist lock. You know, like maybe you're gonna, you know, there's always like things you guys can catch, guys, little sneaky stuff. You know, maybe I'm gonna catch a bicep slicer, you know? You're gonna step back and then capture that wrist there. And you see the bicep slicer, okay, as I drop my hip, okay? Yeah, you can get all that stuff. Mind you that in tournaments, some of that stuff's illegal for certain divisions. Usually wrist locks are cool, just not for children. But the bicep lock is usually like a brown belt and up technique. I don't care. I want you guys learning all of it. But, you know, so you got stuff there. Then once we're over here, remember, locking my hands. On the first video I did, I brainwashed myself, and I try to brainwash you guys to never grip like this with your thumbs. But I do think that when the guy's closing his hand inside, this is the better way to grip with your thumbs here. Henner did show it like this. You know, I think I showed it like this because I'm like, again, I only use this grip for like that choke that John Jones and Machida. So that's the only time I really grip like this. Other than that, and this application, I think it's better, it's easier to push. You get a little bit more out of your push. Remember, I had that hand one more time. Like, don't push it in towards this area. Like my elbow goes down and I'm bringing, see how I'm bringing this and I'm pushing it there, dropping my head. I might get the Americana, so he stretches, it gets away, and now we're here. Okay, look at how I try to get these grips tight, you know, try to be tight. So look at how, like, I'm not even gripping his arm, but try to move that arm, James. See how, like, my head, I'm controlling so that you can hammer fist, elbow, post his face, and drop the elbow. Learn how to keep this stuff tight. If we're gonna go to our Kimura, grip the shoulder, wrench right there, twist, see how tight my head is to his arm. Bringing my knee over his head, keeping everything tight. Like, try to move. See, here. Just keeping everything tight. So I gotta move with my partner. He's gonna be moving around. You know, keep everything snug, okay? Sometimes my knees raise a little bit. I've got some active toes. You know, James is a bigger dude. He's not like exactly my weight. So sometimes I'm gonna be hovering over the guy like this. Then when I'm ready, I go up. Create a little space. This hand should not go over, should go under. Take it out, slap the wrist. 5-finger grip, guys. Flex your wrists, okay? Yes, you can pull it out of the socket and turn. Or if the guy's really strong and he's gonna straighten on you, pin it down behind his back and then drop my right hip and melt. Left foot is on the mat and I'm pushing towards his hips. So now try to move, James. See that control. I have James on his side. Don't do a Kimura like this. When you put it here, boom, on your own head. We don't want this. This is not comfortable, and if you guys were out on the street in the concrete, this would not be fun at all, okay? I don't wanna be like this. I wanna pull the guy on his side. My feet here, so I can also look around, see what I have to do, and then pull and push. I got a little chuckle there out of Ryan over there because he realizes I'm in combat mode right now. I have to assess the situation. You never know, multiple attackers. Guy might come for a soccer kick to my head. I'm like, hey, right? I can fight. Just kidding. That was a little bit of flashbacks from Nam. Guys, look, right here. Pull, push. Guys, I'm way too young for Nam. My father was at Nam. I'm getting flashbacks from my father. Okay, so guys, so let's try. Elbows in, keep everything tight. Okay, keep everything tight. Remember, now we're going over like little things like how you put your chest pressure. You know, get on top. Look, I can't. There's no way I can hold him like this. He's so powerful. Even if I get active toes, he's gonna start bumping, rocking the boat bridge. Yeah, I mean, that guard's gonna come in. So forget about this. The guy's already got good defense. Switch door stop, boom. Now try to do that. Try to do it again. See, now you control him. Keep that elbow in, yeah. Keep that elbow in, try to bump. I'm just right in the position. Okay, right in the position. Keep going. One hand in. Chest pressure. Dude. You through the hole. Oh. Americana. Maybe I'm going to get it. Or he's going to stretch. Okay. Boom, boom, bam. Okay. You guys are in good position. He's trying to rock. Cut the shoulder. Keep moving. So we get shoulder looks like. Up with the chest. Covering over the head. Keeping the pressure. Posture, shoot it, slap it. He's straightening on me. Boom, put it behind his back. Melt. Skull, active toes. And once I'm here, hold the elbow and push the wrist. Okay, right there. Thank you, James, that was perfect. Let's start out with that. Do it with resistance. So not 100%. It means you, as a partner, you're moving. You're constantly bumping your partner off balance. So their brain starts to learn while they do it. No more like drilling with just, we're past that point now. We're at the drill phase where you guys need to all be in good position and movement while you do it. Does not mean you are thwarting your partner's attack. You should be like giving him challenges, but he should succeed in the end, okay? Let's go. Stay tuned. We're gonna do a choke. We're gonna do a choke that Rener showed right after we get done with this. See ya. What's up, guys? Coach Brian here. I got my new quick flip hoodie, PG style. We got the flag on the shoulder. Guys, check this out. This hoodie becomes a backpack. When it gets hot outside, all I have to do is take it off. And then I gotta work on converting it into a backpack. Check this out. Oh shoot, you know what? Hey, yo, Rener, help me out.
Coach Brian, I got you. Check this out. Normally, when you take off your Peterson grappling hoodie, what do? You tie it around your waist, right? Goes around your waist. Problem with this is you're gonna get the hoodie wet on the bench. Other option is the European Yacht Club. But this is unacceptable fashionably and cross chokes all day. So look at this, we invented the solution. Hold your Peterson grappling hoodie upside down, in goes your favorite hoodie, one turn, out comes your favorite Peterson grappling backpack. This goes on. You can put stuff inside the backpack. And of course, we don't want it to be too loose, so we have slide and bite technology. You lock it up, look, you lock it up. Now, run, bike, hike, parkour, jiu-jitsu. No matter what you do, that thing is not coming off your back. Get down, quick flip apparel, Peterson grappling, let's go.
So we're gonna go over choke now. So we did this once. I think probably there's gotta be somebody in the class today that didn't do it. So we go through our motions and we get to this position, right? We've got our frames on the guy's biceps, okay? I put my knee through the hole. I'm gonna pin him down, boom, catch the underhook. And now, instead of going for our traditional Kimura, okay? This guy's kind of flopping around like a fish, okay, perfect. So now look what I just did right here. Look at my hands. He's gonna turn into you. The reason why is it's usually easier for the bottom man to turn towards the staple arm rather than the other direction. Because if he goes to his left, my body weight, my butt, I've got a big badonkadonk sitting on his, arm, okay? Just keep going that way so you can feel. Like, it's much easier to just turn towards me. Even if I turn towards me, yeah. See, even if I pin like this with my chest pressure, like this, it's hard. Imagine if this was a wrestling match and I had to pin this shoulder to the mat. It's way harder to pin this one to the mat than it is this one. Like, just go the other way one more time to demonstrate. Look, that shoulder's hard to keep up. I've got my hips. See, my hips are here, pinning it. So when he chooses to go the other way, when you're trying to get your damage in, if you're doing a real fight, your hands are just here now. Why are my hands here and not like this or something? Because if I go like this and then he violently rolls the other way, I could, boom, I hit my head, and then you're forced to post anyway. So I'm just posted. And then this hand is gonna be really tight to his arm. And my head's leaning this way, like this, okay? So when he does roll back towards his back, it's tough for him. I've already got a base. I've already got a brace right here against the floor. Now, I let this guy kind of turn. He's trying to get up. So he's gonna turn into me. And then once he does, he's trying to turn. I'm gonna let him. Then my elbow lifts his head and my hand wraps around his neck. And then your hand's gonna turn like this, okay? Flex your wrist, sorry about that. Flex your wrist and point your thumb like this, okay? So what that's doing is it's getting my hand as deep as possible for the choke, okay? So my elbow lifts his head a little bit. I can fit my hand in. That will help you get to his carotid artery. Also, he's gonna be looking down because he wants to get up. Remember, if he looks up to the sky, he's not gonna get up. You see how I put my chest? If you wanna get up, you have to turn, look to the, exactly, perfect. Hand goes inside, and then look where my thumb is. If you guys wanna see it, go look over there. See that? So my thumb, I'm not grabbing the chin. I'm forcing my thumb around his throat, okay? Then just press your chest into your hand, and now as I lower down right here, I just have to add a squeeze, and we get a choke, okay? Some people are like, oh, is that a neck crank? No, it's not a neck crank. It's like a one-arm guillotine, but this is what Hannah showed me, but it's a move we've done before. We used to call it the chi-chi choke, because when I put my one-arm guillotine in, I grab onto my little boobie, and so I call it the chi-chi choke. But when you're here, the guy's trying to turn aside, perfect. You feel like you gotta pin him. No, let him come a little bit, and then boom. Sneak the hand in, one hand, and now once it's here, he wants to try to get to the defense. I'm just gonna press my chest. So now, my own hand is flat against my chest. Try to move. I've got base, and I just settle on top, and then I can do a little retraction and pull, kind of like a gi choke, like this, just a little. You don't need to though. Most of the time, if you do it right, and you get your thumb up here tight, you can press your chest, that will hold your hand in place, and then you can just flex those big guns.
Massive.
Okay, so you guys got that? Do you need to see it again? We have it. Okay, this is the last time. Question?
Do you stay there? Usually go to mount?
Yeah, dude, there's obviously variation. You can go to the mount. You can, so I get here. Guy, you're gonna have guys do this. And if you guys ever do MMA or a fight, they're gonna be doing this. Because nobody's gonna lay like this, trying to defend with their elbows in. They're gonna try to get up. Look at my posture, my position. Boom, put my hand inside, just like that. You could just sneak your hand in. I like to lift the head. And then now, once I get in here, guys trying to move, And I'm here, if I feel like I'm, the boat's getting rocked too much and I can't quite finish, sometimes, yes, you can slide your knee over, go towards the mount, and then finish here, okay? There's lots of variation, okay? Lots of variation on how you can finish. Just make sure, remember this, one of the rules, don't squeeze before the choke. Everybody squeezes while they're doing it. Don't squeeze. Put your hand in relaxed. Snake. Then connect. Make the connection happen with your hand and your chest and your body. And then at the very end, you add the squeeze. Just like a rear naked choke. I should not be going on a rear naked choke. He's here like squeezing while he's fighting. He's grabbing my arm and I'm squeezing. And I get to here and I'm like squeezing. And now I'm tired, I can't choke. My hands are like, when the guy's defending, my hands just relax. My arm is relaxed right now as I'm walking this up. He's putting his chin down, whatever. I'm very relaxed. The only thing that flexes right now is my fingers right here gripping, but my arm muscle is relaxed. So when he's tucking his chin, he's pulling hard and all that stuff. Once you guys get to here, I'm still relaxed. And sometimes I might relax right here for a little bit. I might stay here and relax. If I'm not under time constraint of a tournament, just stay here because maybe you blew a lot of your wad getting to here. Well, the guy pulls and pulls and pulls. Just let him do it and hold on. And that's it. But I'm not using any energy. And that way, when I feel the time and I'm like, okay, I feel ready to go. Now let me go. And you get the choke. So, of course, like when you guys see high-level guys sometimes, guys, these guys are jacked. They're on the sauce. They're just, guys, some of us, you guys don't even know what that feels like when their guys are that damn strong. So they all can just squeeze like you wouldn't believe. But when you try to be like them and you're not them, you will find yourself blowing your wad on a choke. And then what happens? The guy gets out, you're like, dude, I almost had him, but I lost my grip or this or that or whatever. Guys, if you were on the sauce and training 3 times a day, you would have a grip that you'd just slap on a choke and squeeze it and it'd be over no matter how good the guy is. But what I'm trying to tell you is for most people, have some more patience. It's a lot smarter when the time is right, make your play. If you have the fuel in the tank, go ahead, have at it, Haas, okay? All right? Otherwise, take your time. Be smart about it, okay? Let's go, ready? What else can I say? Look, lots of details there, lots of stuff. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this channel. I did a live last night, and I felt a little different after last night's live, just because I kind of told you guys about my problem with my head, but and I've never really discussed it. I've discussed it a lot with people around me, close to me, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I'm trying to examine what's going on with my memories, trying to figure it all out. Anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the live last night. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. RENER Gracie is awesome. This was his stuff, and we are teaching it to you. We're sharing it to you from the Black Belt Exchange at the Gracie University. Yeah, get on RENER. This is their jam. All right, now it's yours. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time with more great stuff.